Chapter 6. How I Remember Words. On Wednesday, I go to school as usual. At the start of the lesson, one student shares a problem she's facing. She says, "I've started reading more books to help improve my English. It's helping my grammar, but I'm having trouble remembering new words. When I find a word I don't know, I look it up in the dictionary. But sometimes, when I see the same word again just 10 minutes later, I can't remember what it means. I have to look it up again. Can you help me with this?" Our teacher nods and says, "That's a common issue for many people learning a new language. It's normal not to remember a new word right away. Usually, you need to see or hear a word several times before you can remember it well. This process is completely natural and happens to everyone." The teacher then explains, when we learn new words, they go through different stages, like steps. You have to go through these steps before you can remember and use the word easily. There are 5 stages in total. She describes each stage in detail. First stage. This is when you see a word for the first time. You don't know what it means, so you look it up in a dictionary. This is the beginning of learning the word. Second stage. When you see the word again, you might recognize that you've seen it before, but you still don't remember its meaning. You look it up in the dictionary again. This repetition is important for learning. Third stage. At this point, when you see the word, you might have a sense of what it means, but you're not completely sure. You might remember if it's related to an object, an animal, or a verb, but not the exact meaning. Fourth stage. Now, when you see the word, you understand what it means. However, you might not be able to remember the word when you want to use it in speaking. This is known as passive vocabulary. You understand it, but you can't use it easily. Fifth stage. Finally, you reach a point where you can use the word when you speak. It becomes part of your active vocabulary. You know the word well enough to use it without thinking too much. The teacher reassures us, it's normal to go through these stages. You can't skip them. It takes time and practice. Even if you forget a word after looking it up, don't worry. It's part of the learning process. Each time you see or hear the word, it helps you move to the next stage. She continues, "It's important to be patient with yourself. Celebrate small successes like recognizing a word or starting to remember its meaning. These are all signs that you're making progress." I find this explanation very helpful. Before, I used to feel frustrated when I couldn't remember a word after looking it up. Now, I understand that it's okay to forget and that it takes time to really learn new words. I need to see a word many times in different contexts before I can remember and use it easily. After school, I go to my football training. Our coach has some exciting news for us. He tells us that there is a match on Saturday. Our school team will play against another school team from Cambridge. The coach asks me to play for our school team. I feel very happy and excited about the match. I've been practicing a lot, and I'm looking forward to showing my skills in the game. Remembering new words is like learning to play football or any other sport. It takes practice and repetition. The more you see, hear, and use the word, the better you will remember it. So keep reading, listening, and speaking English as much as you can. Over time, you'll find that you remember more and more words, and speaking English will become easier. Just like preparing for the football match, practicing new words helps you get better and more confident. If you want to remember a new word, see or hear the word about 10 times. When you want to learn English, read, listen, and speak. Spend 30 minutes on each activity every day. See you in the next part of the story.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe for more videos.